as I wake up, rising to another dawn, on this journey since the day that I was born, passing every hour like gold into my pocket. I am alive, I am alive. Every day is a celebration of it. In the end we find there is no need to rise above it. Every day is a celebration of it. To be content with everything I have and thankful for it. Playing football, going fishing with my dad. Life was easy with all the good times that were had. All the pubs and clubs and laughing happy people everywhere. Day in, day out, day in, day out. Every day is a celebration of it. In the end we find there is no need to rise above it. Every day is a celebration of it. To be content with everything I have and thankful for it. We had it all then, now these things have come to pass. Pictures on the wall of family come and gone, of the morning and the memories they will last forevermore, forevermore. Every day is a celebration of it. In the end we find there is no need to rise above it. Every day is a celebration of it. To be content with everything I have and thankful for it. Life, love or fear is meant to be here. Life, bliss or violence meant to be here. Life, pain or silence meant to be here. Life, good or bad is meant to be here. Every day is a celebration of it. In the end we find there is no need to rise above it. Every day is a celebration of it. To be content with everything I have and thankful for it. Every day is a celebration of it. In the end we find there is no need to rise above it. Every day is a celebration. Is a celebration of it. In the end we find there is no need to rise above it. Every day is a celebration of it. To be content with everything I have and thankful for it. Every day is a celebration. Every day is a
Fáilte agus 𝐒𝐞𝐭 Can you tell that I am on a live show with our friend Bruce? We are down in Wyandotte for a very special occasion. It is Brother Faustino's 50th anniversary as a religious member of the Palatine Fathers, the Irish Palatine Fathers. But you are listening to Detroit Irish Radio. We have 2 hours of fun happening, and we started with celebration with Andy Cooney, just because this is definitely a celebration. The only thing is we are not doing any phone calls today. You can text us at 313-942-0159 if you have news or a request at some point. Certainly text us, or you can email us at DetroitIrishRadio@gmail.com. or Facebook, Mary Bongiorno at Detroit Irish Radio. And with that, we have our first guest for today's program. This is one of the families that has been a big part of the Irish Palatine Fathers and certainly have known Brother Faustino probably since you were a little child, and that is our good friend Mike Murray from the Chris and Mary Murray family. Hi, Mike, you're representing the family today. How nice.
I am, Kathleen. Thank you very much. I am representing the family, my sisters who had to run off because Mary's son Niall's birthday is today. Happy birthday to Niall, who's 10 years old.
Oh, wow.
And she told me I better represent. And then as I walked away from her, you asked me if I would say a few words. So I am representing our family, but not only our family, all the families. And I'll point out that, what a blessed day. Faustino, I remember I was 13 or 14 when Faustino first came to Detroit. So I remember him very well, and he has just been, he has been the mainstay. Many priests have come and gone with Irish accents, but isn't it great that the one with the Spanish accent has stayed the longest and been the guiding light and the guiding post down here. So to me, it's to think of your parents and my parents and the likes of Tommy O'Halloran and Mike Cooney and all those people who have gone before us, who Faustino touched them, and now they're looking down with great love and great pride and great joy for the way Faustino brings the gospel to all of us.
Oh,
so what a blessing.
It is a joy. And for those of you that do know Brother Faustino, he is the mainstay. He's the go-to guy. And like you say, the different priests have come and gone, and the directors have come and gone. But I believe since 1983, we have been blessed with Brother Faustino. And I do hope to get him here on the air too. I don't know where he is, but he's probably organizing part of it.
He probably is, but you'll get him here at some point. So thank you for all you do, Kathleen, and thank you to all the Irish radio show, the Detroit Irish radio show. You guys are great. You bring everything together, and we appreciate that. So thank you.
Well, thank you, and we're so delighted to be here and happy to see people that we know. Thank you, Mike Murray. Much appreciated. Who's up next here? Oh, are you able to give us a talk before we get into some music? This is the director of the Irish Palatine Fathers, and I know that you cannot do anything without Brother Faustino in the mix.
Oh, in truth, no. Brother Faustino organizes and makes sure everything is done perfectly. He already has, 3 weeks ago, printing off lists for the downriver for the Detroit dance and names and lists and preparations. He's one of the guys who just behind everything makes sure that everything just works on the day. One of these men who just stays quietly behind, working hard, a complete life of service. And I think that's the only way we can describe his 50 years to the Palatines.
I was going to say, and for all of you priests, he's been the official greeter. As a newcomer, yes, you have your fellow Irish Palatine priests, but I'm sure it's Brother Faustino that said, okay, this is where you'll find this, and this is where you're going to do this, and kind of directs you, right?
He's the one that has been there through thick and thin and through everybody who has been there. And he's the one that's able to say, this happens here, this happens there. We need to do this, Father. We have to do that, Father. We go back. So he's one of these guys that just has his finger on the pulse to care for others, but also to ensure that the Palatines do well each and every day.
And you do. So we're delighted to be here, right down in Wind-Up, where
absolutely.
The action.
Thank you for coming.
I was going to say where the action for the Palatines in Detroit area was 1958.
1958, yes. We came to Wind-Up in 1958, and we've been here since.
Well, very good. Okay, well, you have official duties. I just see people wanting to reach out to you, but thank you for stopping first,
absolutely.
As you always do, helping us start our
we'll
program.
See you again. Thank you.
God
bless. Bye-bye.
Yeah, God bless. Father Brendan McCarrick. And you know what? We still have more here. Another one, we have Father Dennis. Father Dennis, thank you for being a part of, I have a mic too. Thank you for sharing though. This is the kind of guy that I like, the Irish Palatine Fathers. And you're here really kind of just filling in, helping right now, because where's your true love? Is it down in Colombia, is it?
I work in Colombia.
Yes.
I've been a missionary in Colombia now for adding it all up for 19 years.
How many?
19 years.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice. But and how many years of Palatine?
53 years. of
Oh,
Palatine.
you got Brother Faustino by a few years.
Yes,
Huh?
yes.
Well, very nice. And so it's so nice to have you here to be a part of the celebration. And I guess what we're doing today is highlighting, honoring Brother Faustino. A few good words about.
Well, I think Brother Faustino is a very special person. He's very generous, very giving of himself. As I said, he's got boundless energy, which he needs, especially with all that he's required to do. And he's very, very helpful to us in the community, and he's a great interest in the missionary work of our community as well. So he has been a source of enormous assistance to us throughout the years.
Absolutely.
He deserves much gratitude and admiration for all that he's done.
Right. I was going to say, there's the program starting. I'm sure you want to get in on it, and I think I might follow in and see if there's a few words we can get from what's being said. Thank you. You can come back out later. We're here till 3.
God bless you now. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Father Dennis. Bruce, I'm going to go and see if we can catch what's happening in the hall. If not, we'll go into our next scheduled song. Are they talking right now or no?
You're trying to get him up to the microphone.
Oh, they can't get
No, I mean up to the
Is he? Yeah, I thought maybe we'd hear a few words and then we'll hear from you. Okay, and that's our good friend Phil O'Dwyer. That's also. It looks like he's blessing the food that's being blessed. All right, I guess we can talk before we go back into some more music, and we have dance and bands coming in, and we have Phil O'Dwyer. How are you doing, Phil?
I'm doing very well, Kathleen. This is a great day of celebration.
Oh, isn't it wonderful? Yeah.
I remember when Faustino came to Thurles.
Do you?
I do indeed.
Oh.
I was a student at the same time that he
Okay.
came in, and our concern was, I wonder would he be any good as a corner forward on the hurling team? And the problem was that we weren't able to persuade him to take up hurling. But it had to be a very brave decision for a young fellow of, 18, 19, to leave Texas and come to Thurles.
I was going to say, I'm anxious and curious to hear his story when we do get him out here, to let our listeners know, this was a young fellow that went from Texas over to Ireland, and I wonder why he picked the Irish Palatines.
Well, he picked the Irish Palatines because we were down there.
Oh, in Lubbock?
Lubbock area.
Okay. Yeah.
And so he probably grew to admire some of the lads there and decided he wanted to be part of our organization. And the beautiful thing about it was, he has Hispanic heritage and is a Texan, but he came over to Ireland, didn't really ever get into hurling or football so much, but he picked up the culture through the music.
Right.
And you notice that he's tuned in very well on all our Irish traditional music and song.
Right.
And I think in that way, he blended in, and so he ultimately became one of us.
Oh, yeah, he definitely is one of you. He's the backbone of all of you. Come on now.
Well, that's the absolute truth. Absolute truth.
Yeah.
I mean, his service here in Wyandotte for the last, whatever it is, 39 years, I mean, he is the constant.
Right.
He's the one who keeps the lights on. He's the one who keeps the trains running.
Right.
Within the organization. And to a great degree, done with humility and quietness and, no attention.
Right.
And I'm so happy about today, that today is his day.
Oh,
and people are
absolutely.
recognized. And when they gave him a standing ovation here at Mass, I thought that was beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. I was going to say, it's nice to see people being honored during their lifetime, instead of wait until after they die to tell everyone what a wonderful person he was.
Well, isn't that the way it is so often? We talk about people being wonderful people when they're gone.
Right.
And taking a moment now to smell the roses.
Right.
I think is a great thing for all of us.
Oh, yeah. And he's so deserving of it.
Oh,
so, yeah. Well, go in and enjoy the party, and somehow we're going to have to get him away from the crowd to come out here for a few
Thank you,
words.
Kathleen, for being here.
Well, thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. And so we've heard from a few of our guests, and part of the Irish Palatine Father. I hope that it got listened to. You could hear it through mine. Bruce is,
There was a microphone that was handed to our speaker, and it was turned off.
It got turned off.
But he was close enough to Kathleen that we were able to pick it up on her mic.
Oh, very good. There's always something to start
Something
our
going on
program,
here.
and I'm glad those that are at home listening or wherever you are listening,
It could be the battery, too.
much appreciated. We might have to switch out mics, but in the meantime, Bruce got me this really nice mic. It sounds like anyone that gets close to me and the mic's on that will be heard. So with that, how about we go into some more music? This time is, I think, part of the motto that Brother Faustino would say, and it's being sung by Kathy Durkin, is life is what you make it, and he certainly has made it worthwhile. And then we're going to, if we get a chance, play a tune from the new Bua album, A Shelter from the Rain. It's Eleanor Keynes and Patty Jim French. We'll have a listen now.
Life is what you make it, it's all up to you. Take it or leave it, be happy or blue. Don't go around with a frown on your face. Life's what you make it, there's no time to waste. Try to be happy when tears start to fall. You will be laughing in no time at all. When you see trouble, just turn around and run. Life is what you make it, so make it some fun. Life is what you make it, so make it a song. Sing something cheerful when everything goes wrong. Chase all your rainbows, you'll capture them soon. Life is what you make it, so reach for the moon. Try to be happy when tears start
know what? It is so nice and lively here. And guess who I saw doing a little dance to that music? As we turn, it's our own Brother Faustino. Brother Faustino, congratulations on your 50th year as a religious part of the Palatine, Irish Palatine Fathers. Why the Irish Palatine Fathers? You came from Texas, you're Hispanic, I would say, right? And then maybe there's something I'm missing there. Why did you choose the Irish over all the different groups that you could
We
have?
had the Irish in Texas for since 1950. So, okay, since 1950.
Yeah.
Is that on?
Let's see. Is it on? Okay.
Hold on. The receiver was turned off.
Oh, there we go. All right. Now we'll be able to hear.
I've been with the Palatine since the Palatine's been here in America since 1950. They started in Texas, and I joined them there when I was working in the in school, and then we got involved with the Palatines, and they invited me to join the Palatines. So that's how I got to know the Irish. But it's been a blessing for me to be with the Irish community. They've been very good to me, and they accepted me as part of them. So I appreciate every minute of it. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're not done yet. You know me. I have lots of questions, and one of them is you mentioned that you were consecrated. That was the title of your
Consecrated to the as a
Irish Palatine brother.
Yeah.
Okay, and your official duties as a brother is to.
They're many.
Okay. Well, which one have you done?
Mainly the Irish. The fundraising.
Okay.
I've been very involved with the fundraising here in Detroit, and the offices here with doing the mess league. So, and I just help them around where I need.
Well, I was going to say my list included the annual dinner dances, the large raffles that you put on, the golf outings that you organize, the mass card enrollments, and
Yes.
you're the official greeter, the way I look at it. For every new priest that comes to Wyandotte, comes to the Irish Palatine House, you are the one that shows them the way. This is where you find this is where you go for that, this is what you do that, because you have so much energy.
Yeah. Well, I like to be behind the curtains anyway, to help everybody out as much as I can.
Okay, and I learned something new about you. I thought, okay, you're an Irish Palatine brother. I didn't think any more about your formation. I never realized you had to go to Ireland, and you were like the rest of these fellas down there at the seminary in Turles, County Tipperary. How long were you there, or what before you came to Wyandotte? Where did you serve?
I was there 8 years in Ireland before I came over here, and I was 3 in England, and then I went to Texas for 3 years, and then I came over here, and I've been here almost 39 years now.
39.
With the Irish community.
You came in 1983.
83.
See a lot of changes in what's happened with the Irish Palatines and their duties
A
here?
lot of changes, yes.
Yes.
Lots of changes, yeah.
Hopefully they're mostly
But
for the good.
it's been a blessing.
Yeah. Well, very good. We are so thankful to have you. I'm just delighted that not only are you here in Wyandotte, but I would like to think and consider you a friend.
Thank you very much.
I've seen you as your duties that you've done over at the Palatine House. But you also like to garden, don't you?
I do a little bit of that, yeah.
And
my pastime.
And I've seen a little bit of decorating with the wreaths that you've made over the years.
Yeah, I try to keep the festivities going, with
I was going
add to it, you know.
I was going to say, in all the parties, you're the one that does a lot of the decorations, the table decorations, and it's you got a lot of creative talent with you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So a little bit family. Do you?
I have a niece of mine that came over, 𝐿ma Gonzalez. She's lives in San Antonio,
Okay.
so she was the only one that
Nice.
was able to come.
So you had at least one sibling. Did you come from a large family, or?
I have a large family, but it's all now nephews and nieces. You know?
Right.
You know, it's not so like
I
it's
was
the
gonna
same when you have your brothers and sisters. I have 2 brothers left and a sister.
Okay. Well, they got to be proud of you as well. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and thanks for taking the time. But go in and enjoy the hall is packed with lots of people that are here for you.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
God bless.
We love you. Thank you very much. Okay. God bless. And that is our good friend, Brother Faustina Pice. I will try to remember to say that right, but certainly a joy to have you here, and we'll make sure we get some pictures posted later for all of them. I didn't mention his garb today. You're wearing your official.
This is the official Palatine habit.
Or cassock, or
No,
cassock.
it's cassock. Well, we
Habit.
call it habit.
Habit. The official Palatine habit. Make sure we get a picture of him in his full outfit so we can get that online as well. Very nice. With that, we're going to play, as we just heard, Brother Faustino has been very instrumental in helping to have wonderful dinner dances here, actually 2 a year. We're going to hear from one of our local artists, unfortunately deceased, Brian Bonner, who played at many of the events, and I didn't get a chance to ask Brother Faustino, but I'm sure he visited Lady of Knock Shrine in County Mayo many a time.
There were people of all ages gathered round the gabled wall, poor and humble, men and women, little children that you call. We are gathered here before you, and our hearts are just the same, filled with joy at such a vision as we praise your name. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as we kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. Though your message was unspoken, still the truth in silence lies as we gaze upon your vision, and the truth I try to find. Here I stand with John the teacher, and with Joseph at your side, and I see the Lamb of God on the altar glorified. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as we kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. And the Lamb will conquer, and the women clothed in the sun will shine her light on everyone. And the Lamb will conquer, and the women clothed in the sun will Lady of Knock, our Queen of Peace.
Okay, this is a fun place to be. I'm getting to see all kinds of people coming by. We see mariachi band coming in, and we also know right now I can hear in the hall the dancers, Sean and Hannah Heinzman are in there representing the Ardana Academy of Irish Dance. This weekend is a big dance fest over in Muskegon, so many of the dancers there. But I do have someone that's here with me, and that's our good friend Pat O'Hara. Pat, how are you doing today? And Thomas is there. We're going to have to get a picture of Thomas. He's the cameraman right now.
Thanks, Kathleen.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me to be on the show this afternoon. It's great being down here. We're celebrating with Brother Faustino. The music is outstanding. The music's outstanding. We have a mariachi band that's just about to play after the Irish dancers. But I'm here today to tell you about an event we have next Saturday at the AOH. We're having, the Knights of Equity are having their annual Goodwill Ambassador program. It's at the AOH. It's honoring this year's Goodwill Ambassadors Kevin Murphy, who has done so much for the Irish community, and he's been great here for the Palatines too. We're also presenting our University of Detroit Mercy Scholarship recipients. We awarded about $20,000 in scholarships this past year to students at the University of Detroit Mercy. We're having a dinner. It's $20 a person. If you and we're going to have the singer-songwriter Edna Riley here for the entertainment. It's going to be a great night. $20, casual dress, cash bar. All benefits are going to the AOH Building Corporation for a roof that they badly need. So thank you very much for inviting me.
And you know what? This is always a fun party.
Oh, it is.
It's a nice time to get together with people, and I love that you have Kevin Murphy being the ambassador, as you say. He is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Doing wonderful things, especially with the Motor City Irish Fest and the AOH and their building and the Jam Rocks and playing at masses. Great musician, singer.
He's a 100%er. I mean, he does so much for the Irish community. We need him, and we want to honor him in this great event coming up.
Very nice. And just a quick, for those that may be able to attend, how do they get tickets? They can pay at the door, right?
They can pay at the door.
Do you want reservations, or
you can, if you want to make a reservation, you can contact us at knightsoфequity@aol.com, and I'll spell that. Knight of Equity, KNIGHT of OF Equity, EQUITY@aol.com. So please come. If you know you're coming, just send us an email, and just so we have a number there.
Excellent. All right. Well,
thank you, Kat.
Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Thomas, you have a few good words to say? You do? Okay, well then, you know what? Your dad's going to have to get up there and get a picture or two. And you can use my phone if you like. All right, Thomas, come and sit over here, or stand. We can stand. And hold that mic. What do you think about this affair and about Brother Faustino?
I love him and miss him a lot.
You do, and you're out here with your dad, coming to all the events. I'm so happy to have you with him. All right.
Yeah. No. Our trouble said my dad be old in the ADR. Big party, my dad.
Oh yeah, the very big party, and you don't miss hardly any of them, do you?
Yeah, I know.
That's good. All right. Well, thanks, Thomas. Good old Thomas O'Hare. Everybody knows Thomas, and sometimes they know his dad, Pat. Appreciate it. Yep. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Yep. And we'll see you Saturday. God bless. All right, with that, how about we go in? We do hear music with the dancers going on. This is another band that Brother Faustino would have been real instrumental in bringing in, and that is the Noel Henry Irish Show Band. And when I say bringing it in, of course, it's with the direction of the Irish Palatine priests and the organizers of the party. But he would been making sure that they had the right sound and where they were setting up and all the behind the scenes thing. So we're going to hear the song by the late Noel Henry Irish Show Band, As I Kneel Before You. And then let's take another little entertainer as well, Daniel O'Donnell, not for a Palatine dinner dance, but he is going to be singing Any Tipperary Town, but in particular the town was Turles that Brother Faustino went to become a part of the Irish Palatine organization, or fathers. We'll listen to those two now.
As I kneel before you, as I bow my head in prayer, take this day, make it yours, and fill me with your love. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. All I have, I give you. Every dream and wish are yours. Mother of Christ, Mother of mine, present them to the Lord. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. As I kneel before you, and I see your smiling face, every thought, every word is lost in your embrace. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu.
you going across to Ireland? Will you take me in your car? And I'm sure you'll find my conversation sound. I can pay my way entirely. I'll enjoy your company. Leave me off at any Tipperary town. Sure, there's Cashel-tip and Laura, Old Boris or Clogheen. You can't leave me where I've never been before. In Roscrea, Dundrum or Carrick, in Thurles or Clonmel, or my birthplace by the town of Templemore. Leave me on the road to Nina, hear the rippling Shannon call, where the Ara Mountains join the silver mines. I'd be happy to in Care, where the Galtee shadows fall. I'm at home in any Tipperary town. I relive again the memories of times I used to know, when I let the wandering thoughts invade my mind. And the little town of Emly I left so long ago, how I rue the day I left them all behind. Leave me on the road to Nina, hear the rippling Shannon call, where the Ara Mountains join the silver mines. I'd be happy to in Care, where the Galtee shadows fall. I'm at home in any Tipperary town. I'm at home in any Tipperary town.
And the good thing about Daniel O'Donnell, he will also be at home in Detroit coming up soon. He will be here on Sunday, October 2nd at the Music Hall Center in Detroit. The concert starts at 7:30 p.m. So you can go online and purchase your tickets, or check out how you can get tickets, how many you want, and what section of that beautiful place, Music Hall. Once again, Daniel O'Donnell will be in Detroit on October 2nd, 7:30 p.m. Concert. Well, while we have a moment, let's say, first of all, there is a pub quiz today down at the Gaelic League Irish American Club, 2068 Michigan Avenue.
We're going to somehow try to get there after this.
Yeah, Bruce and I might be a little late, but we've been going through pub quiz withdrawals, haven't we?
Not really withdrawals, because I need that break to stir all that junk up there.
Oh, I don't know about that, but we are looking forward to being down there later with Sheila Maloney and Marie Heinzman, who actually is here right
today.
now.
Yeah, she's going to have to rush out of here too.
Well, I was going to say.
Well, she'll leave early, probably.
We won't leave until we see Marie leave.
No, we definitely won't.
Yeah, but always good fun. Resuming for the school year, runs September through May, and starts at 4:00. Admission is $5 a person. You can have a team of 5 or come on your own and join a team, which is what we have done over the years.
Stores are open, right?
And always enjoyed, yes, that you meet new people. So with that, let's say La Brahana to those celebrating birthdays today, or this week. Today we have Danny Baggett, Mary Kate Bonner, we just heard from her father, the late Brian Bonner, and Ann Griffin, all celebrating their birthdays. Tomorrow is Grace Chung, Jane Kelly, and Ronan Victory's birthday. Tuesday, Sylvia Renee Aurora, Joan Rabard, and Warren Kinney celebrate their birthdays. Thursday is Nancy McGibbon. Friday, our friend Nora Cassidy, Ann Larson, Kelly Shannon, and Nolan Victory celebrating their birthdays. And we end up on Saturday with David Braun, Carrie DeVee, Caitlin Lovell, and Diane O'Donnell. A very, very happy birthday to all of you. And to you whose names I do not have, you can always send that news to us during the week, and we'll make sure we add you to our birthday calendar. We also want to take a moment and say congratulations or cohorges to these people that are celebrating anniversaries, including today, Andrew and Pauline Reddy, 18 years of marriage. Congratulations. Tomorrow is Brendan and Roxanne McNulty's 30th anniversary. I know Brendan always turns in or listens, tunes in. That's what I was really trying to say. He also sends us some of those wonderful spots in Ireland that him and his son Eamon have been visiting. And we're very happy for that, Brendan. On Wednesday is Ray and Roxanne LaPuma's 39th anniversary. Congratulations. Roxanne has been a president and vice president and many other duties at the Gaelic League over the years. On Friday, we have Sam and Maggie Aldrich, 33 years of marriage. Congratulations to them as well. And of course, we're here celebrating with Brother Faustino with his 50th anniversary as a brother amongst the Irish Palatines. With that, we will now have this one is one of those calming songs that Father Brendan McCarrick always enjoys having a listen to. He says this is the thing that just makes him kind of relax and settle down. It's The Waves of 𝐾𝐞𝐭 by James McDonough. Actually, I believe he's a priest as well, from the South Sligo Traditional Music Group. Okay, we're so happy. Like I say, I enjoy where we are located. We're getting to see people come and go. And I came across John Wisely. John Wisely, his parents, way back with the Irish Palatines, of helping with the dances or attending the dances, John and Joan Wisely. And now his John Jr. and his siblings are all a big part of the Palatine family and the dances as well. So John, how are you doing today?
I am doing well, and thank you for having me, Kathleen. It's really sweet to be here, and your show is such an important part of the community in Irish community, and that's bringing people together.
Well, I was going to say, we're grateful that we have this opportunity, and I hear your mom's inside today. She's been on our prayer list. And
she is. She's had her health challenges lately, but she's, through the prayers of a lot of good folks, including many listening to your show, I'm sure, she's doing well. And so she loved, we're all here to congratulate Brother Faustino. The Palatines have been such a big part of our family. My dad immigrated from Ireland in 1954, and there was an Irish Palatine on his boat, Father Willie Costigan, who became a dear friend of our family. And that's how my family got involved with the Palatine. So that's coming up on 70 years. We've known members of the order. And the priests kind of cycle through. Some of them have longer tenures than others. But Brother Faustino has been here 39 years in Detroit. And that's amazing when you think about it. And he's such a quiet guy who would never draw attention to himself. And he makes sure that the attention is on, who's ever running the place. He's such a humble guy, and he's such a beautiful witness of what a Christian should be. And he's been a dear friend of my family, and we're real blessed to know him.
Oh, absolutely. I said the thing about Brother Faustino, yes, he's behind the scenes, but he is the same. He's the one that makes it happen. He is the organizer, and he never sits down. And he can be very, very funny. I enjoy going over to the Palatine Mission House and being greeted by Brother Faustino, sharing stories. So yeah, I'm thrilled for him today. Yeah. And as we talk, we're hearing a little bit of the mariachi band.
Yes.
That's
so earlier we had Irish dancers from the Ardan Academy, and now you're hearing the mariachi bands, and I think that's a beautiful kind of symmetry of what his mission has been, because he's they said at Mass he was born in Lubbock, Texas, of Mexican parents, but he joined an order which was predominantly Irish, and he did his formation in Ireland, and so he kind of was adopted by the Irish community, but he's made all of us appreciate his culture as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it's all been subtle, It's not like he's forcing it on us, like he said, endure all the Irish, but yes, it's very, very nice. So you got any other news to share with us?
Not too much, just the family as well, and maybe put my brother on your prayer list too, Kevin. He was in an automobile accident last year, and he's been struggling with his back problems as a result of that. So he's here too, but just moving a little more slowly than he'd like to. So he's looking to get back on the golf course. But,
we'll know he's better when he is on the golf course, right?
I think it was Fuzzy Zeller said there's two kinds of golfers: those who have back problems and those who will have back problems.
Oh, is that a fact? As a non-golfer, I wouldn't know that, but how sweet. So we will add Kevin, and I wish there was somebody walking by right now that could get a picture of you. But, we're gonna.
Oh yeah.
We might.
Want to do a selfie?
But, no, if you can do it, that would be great.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. We got Bruce. Like there's nobody here.
There you go. Thank you.
Well, thanks. I was going to say it'll be nice to be able to show Brother Faustino, all the people that made a point of stopping by to say a kind word about him.
And you should tell listeners too, there's a beautiful turnout. There's a lot of people here, and you can tell that this man has touched the lives of a lot of people. He really, like I said, works quietly in the background, but he does it in such a beautiful way.
Right.
And you'd be hard pressed to find anyone with a bad word to say about Brother Faustino.
Well, I was going to say, and what's cool is they're all diverse background too. It's not parishioners or all Irish. It's
Right.
people coming from a distance. I mean, even you coming from a distance, or others that we know that are in there. So.
Special indeed.
Yeah, we appreciate you being here.
Thanks so much,
Yeah,
Kathleen.
it's
God
always
bless and-
great to see a Wisely.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Yep. And love to your mom if I don't get to see her. All right. With that, how about we go into Bruce? We want to talk about this next song. Oh, you know what? Before we do, Marie Heinzman, before you leave, and I know you're getting ready to go down to the pub quiz.
We are. I'm getting ready to go down to the Gaelic League for our first pub quiz of the 2022-2023 season. We're pretty excited.
Oh.
So we plan on getting things, people are hopefully getting there around 3:30, 3:45, and we'll start the trivia at 4 o'clock, and we hope to see you all there.
And Bruce and I will be there, hopefully sooner than later, but...
Hold the game for us, please.
We will hold the game for you.
No, start it like you normally do.
All right. We'll hold spots for you.
Oh, we already have the spots.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Well, see, we're all set.
And we have Hannah here today. You did us proud, being a part of the Ardon Academy of Irish Dance and showing off the steps. You got a few words you want to add? How's school?
It's good.
It's good. I like that. And how's the dancing going? Are you still as involved with it as you were?
Yeah, good. I was at the Michigan Fest yesterday and I got first in my competition. So.
Whoa, congratulations. That is wonderful. What dance did you do?
Overall in my competition, so slip drag and treble drag.
Oh, it was more than just one dance then. I love it. You know what? Before you go, we're trying to remember to take some pictures of all that stopped by and talked to about Brother Faustino or being a part of this show today. So thank you so much. Safe travels.
We'll see you at the Gaelic
We'll
League.
see you soon. Very, very nice. With that, we are going to go into this song, Bruce, about wondering where the lions are.
I wonder where Eva has played this at each show that we've seen. And it wasn't on any of the albums, but it did show up on this new CD called Selected. And it's got some charming songs on there, including a song with her mother, Frances Black.
Right. And
The Hills of South Armagh.
That's pretty cool. And I was going to say, in this song, didn't she write it for a friend of hers that was having a little trouble and
Feeling down and out, yeah.
Yeah, and it's such a catchy little song. She had all of us singing along with the chorus. And on this selection is a fellow named John Altman, and he is a great saxophone player.
It says here, he is instantly recognizable as one of the world's greatest composers, arrangers, or musicians, but his music is known to millions around the world. He is the man behind Always Look at the Bright Side of Life. That's a great song. It really lifts your spirits. So, and he's performed with some of the greatest names in music: Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, Sting, Diana Ross, Simple Minds, and Bjork.
Oh wow!
So he's been around for a little while.
Very impressive, yeah. And I believe this is a song that they played on RTE1.
Radio 1, yes.
Yeah, with Ray Darcy. So let's have a listen to Wondering Where the Lions Are. And unless we see another one come along here, we'll add, I always like playing Aoife Scott and then automatically thinking of Endon Riley.
Yes.
So we'll play Endon Riley with the song Danny Boy, because he certainly added to the concert this past week.
It was so
at the Gaelic
enjoyable.
League. Yes. All right, let's have a listen.
Sun's up, looks okay. The world survives into another day, and I'm thinking about eternity. Some kind of ecstasy's got a hold on me. had a dream about the lions at the door. They weren't half as frightening as they were before, but I'm thinking about eternity. Some kind of ecstasy's got a hold on me. Walls, windows, streets, waves coming through. You'll be in me and I'll be in you, together in eternity. Some kind of ecstasy's got a hold on me. Among the first where it smells so deep down in the valleys where the rivers used to be, I got my mind on eternity. Some kind of ecstasy's got a hold on me. And I'm wondering where the lions are. 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 You tried to fly a boat, rises off from the lake, cars in your old petroglyphs, doing a double take, got me thinking about eternity. Some kind of ecstasy's got a hold on me. Young men marching, helmets shining in the sun, polished up sights like the brains behind the gun. They should be thinking about eternity. Some kind of ecstasy's got a hold on me. And I'm wondering where the lions are. 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 Take it away, John. And I'm wondering where the lions are. 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 Wondering where the lions are.
This is wonderful old Irish melody, and then I believe it was a man in England somewhere who wrote a song and wrote the words, and supposedly his two previous sons had gone off to war and never came back, and his youngest son was going to war, and well, from the song anyway, it seems like he didn't think he'd be around himself when his son came back, if his son got back. And just a great song, very emotional, and what are you gonna do? It's great. You can't beat it. We're gonna go for a bit of a longer reverb here. All right. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone, all the roses fallen. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll meet here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. And if you come when all the flowers are dying and I am dead, as dead I well may be, you come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say, Anna, be there for me, and I shall hear though soft you tread above me, and all my dreams will warmer, sweeter be, if you'll but bend, tell me that you love me. I'll simply sleep in peace until you come to me. I'll simply sleep in peace until you come to me.
Okay, and that was our good friend Endon Riley, who did a fabulous job along with Aoife Scott and Andy Meany at the concert at the Gaelic League last Wednesday. See you guys. And now I'm excited to introduce the next person that's stopping. Don't you think this is the best place, right? Everybody's coming and going, and I'm getting to chat with so many people, but it's our good friend Joan O'Halloran. Joan, how are you today?
I am great, and I am so happy to be here. All of you out there that know Brother Faustino, you know that he is so deserving of this day. The Mass was absolutely beautiful, and the music was just, I mean, it was, you can hardly even say anything about it. But we're here now with him, and I just want to say that I hope everybody says a prayer for him, because he's always praying for us. He was so kind to me and Tom, and we're now listening. We saw the Irish dancers out here. Now, of course, for Father Faustino, we've got a mariachi band. Who would know that I'm coming to an Irish place and I'm here in a mariachi band? So thank you, Kathleen, for all you do. We just really appreciate you too. And all of you out there, God bless Father Faustino.
Well, absolutely. I'm have a mic here too, so I don't need to share today. Or were you in a hurry to give me the mic back? But you also had the wonderful opportunity to make it out to the to the Michigan Irish Music Festival out in Muskegon yesterday. So you've been all around Michigan in the last
Yes, I was. God love Brian, Dunleavy, and Pam. They drove me up in the Cassidy's, so they drove up a whole bunch of daisies. And but it was beautiful. We were there to honor Kevin Murphy and David Aaron Keene, such deserving people that have helped the Irish community here in the Detroit area. Again, it was, if anybody ever has a chance to go up there and see this honorary that they do for people, they usually do 5 or 6 throughout the state. We've been very fortunate here in the Detroit area. We've had a lot of them, including the beautiful person that's sitting beside me, Kathleen O'Neill. Okay, I think I'm done.
I was going to say, I think you are done, but it is a great honor, and it is a wonderful event, and it's so nice that, well, this just shows how fortunate we are in this area, you know.
Yes.
We're so blessed with so many talented musicians and dancers and organizers and leaders, and, you know, it's a blessing. But we thank you for taking the time today to come here and stopping by and talking to us, and I don't know, we'll see you another day. Yeah, God bless. Our good friend Joan O'Halloran, nice to see her enjoying the day here today as well. Let's take a moment and say Aber Padre Sonadini Atadten to those that are in need of prayers at this time, including Laura Bond, Judy and Tom Bruning, Bill Carney, Giselle Clancy, John Couture, Kitty Durbin, Brian Dunleavy, Bruce Farrell, John Finnerty, Bridie Flynn, Ed Foley, Mary Gold, Jack and Joanne Haley, Kitty Heinzman, David Aaron Keene, Patty Martin, Jamie Jones, Ann Kerwin, Richard Lemke, Kevin Lussick, Rick McMurray, Richard McNichols, Mary Ann Quinn, Teresa Roddy, Chris Scanlon, Mary Sheehy, Megan Tierney, Sarah Turner, Lexton Williams, Joan Wisely, and we're adding her son, Kevin Wisely, and for your own family members and friends that may be in need of prayers at this time. Well, Bruce, we've been listening to a wonderful mariachi band playing in the hall.
You were competing with them for a while.
Oh, never compete with the mariachi. They always win, right?
Yes, they do.
But this time round, we are going to play a song by the Town Pants. It's a group out of Vancouver that have played at the Gaelic League in the past. And the song is Ships Made of Wood. And in this song, it tells us about the best ship of all is friendship. And we all are so happy to have our friend, Brother Faustino here. And I'm seeing some of my friends going by there. She looks in awe that I'm doing a radio show. One of the students that I know. Anyways, friendship is what this is all about. And in this song, you're going to hear mariachi band as well. So let's listen to the Ships Made of Wood.
I won't lead and you won't follow. Come on up here and stand beside me. We'll just keep doing what we're doing and the world will come around, you'll see. Ain't no use in worrying about how much more work we can do. I know if I'm the last one standing, I can look around and I'll see you. 'Cause there are ships made of wood and there are ships that sail the sea. Well, the best ship is the friendship that there is between you and me. It sailed through stormy weather, navigated foreign seas. And you know if you're the last one standing, you can look around and you'll see me. I'm happy where I am these days, still frustrated in so many ways. I know a breeze is blowing, but I feel no movement for so many days. I can see the stars, but how long from here to there I can't say. But I can take some solace knowing I'll have you to talk to along the way. 'Cause there are ships made of wood and there are ships that sail the sea, but the best ship is the friendship that there is between you and me. It sailed through stormy weather, navigated foreign seas, and you know if you're the last one standing, you can look around and you'll see me. Sometimes we all forget it's the journey and not the destination that makes all the difference when we finally pull into the last station. It's not what you do, it's who you know, and I am very glad that I know you. It's been my mistake not to, but I hope it's not too late for me to show you. 'Cause there are ships made of wood and there are ships that sail the sea, well, the best ship is the friendship that there is between you and me. It sailed through stormy weather, navigated foreign seas, and you know if you're the last one standing, you can look around and you'll see me. Ships made of wood and there are ships that sail the sea, well, the best ship is the friendship that there is between you and me. We sail through stormy weather, navigated foreign seas, and you know if you're the last one standing, you can look around and you'll see me. 'Cause there are ships made of wood and there are ships that sail the sea, well, the best ship is the friendship that there is between you and me. Sailed through stormy weather, navigated foreign seas. You know if you're the last one standing, you can look around and you'll see me.
Okay, we just had Grace Weber walk by, 96 years young, and she was one of the ones that was here when the Palatine Fathers arrived in 1958 that welcomed them into her home. Her daughter was trying to have her move along, but she was trying to share with us that she has been good friends with Brother Faustino for the last 39 years that he's been here, but she's known many of the other Palatines way before. Very nice to see Grace Weber, one of the oldest members in this parish. St. Vincent Pallotti in Wyandotte that still gets out and about. Just want to remind everyone, there is another concert. We talked about the Aoife Scott concert. Well, coming up this Saturday at the Gaelic League is Rowan in concert. This is a group that has been around for some time, and I believe it was back in 2012, so let's say 10 years ago. They are known very much up in the Thumb area, in Flint and Saginaw, Bay City. They have also been a big part of the Michigan Renaissance Festival. The group Rome will be performing from 7 to 10 p.m. There will be food available for purchase at the league, and there is a change on the flyer that is circulating and has been posted. Hopefully people will get the word out to their friends and family members that food will be available from 6 to 8 p.m. The concert starts at 7. Tickets are $20, and you can purchase them at the Gaelic League. If you come down for the pub quiz today, you can get your tickets today, or you can purchase them online at the Gaelic League of Detroit.org. There is an additional fee if you use PayPal, though. They specialize in Celtic and folk music and are very proud of their heritage. So come on out and enjoy a wonderful night with the group Roan. Play a lot of different instruments, and there's about 6 people in that band. Should be lots of fun.
Everyone show up and support Irish music.
Right.
It is so important.
Extremely important. And next up, we are going to hear, Bruce said it was I get it, Bruce. I told him I was hearing background noise, and he said it was my phone, and I didn't know why my phone would be making any noise.
The phones are having trouble connecting to Wi-Fi, and where we are, we're not getting a cell phone signal either. So
right. So those of you that have tuned in and are listening, and for those that are sharing today's program, we really appreciate it. We're going to take the leap and say Stacy Skinador is out there sharing with the likes of it. And to Mark Hurley, that we got to see him and his wife Shelley at the concert last week.
And anyone else.
And all of our other listeners. Oh, you know what? Everything's going fine, Father. If you stick around for a minute, we want to get a picture of you. Yes, okay. So let's go into our song, and then I'll share more about Derek Ryan. It's Just a Little Love, and then followed up with Andy Cooney's Stack o' Barley. Did you have anything more you wanted to share?
Just a little love, 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 just a little love. Just a little love, 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 just a little love. If you see a man lying on the street, not a penny to his name, or shoes on his feet, he begs for money so he can live. But what he really needs, well, it costs nothing to give. Just a little love, 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 just a little love. Just a little love, 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 just a little love. Just a little kindness when things get rough. Just a little love, love, love can change the world. If you have a friend and they're in need, but much too proud to cry tears, just let him know you understand. And you're here if they need a helping hand. Just a little love, 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 just a little love. Just a little love, 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 just a little love. Just a little kindness when things get rough. Just a little love, love, love can change the world. You know this world we're living in moves so fast, we're in a spin. We're so busy, sometimes we forget that we're never too rich, never too pretty, never too old to get. Just a little love, 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 just a little love, just a little love, 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 just a little love, just a little kindness when things get rough, just a little love, 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 change the world. Come on, just a little love, 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 just a little love, just a little love, 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 just a little love. Just a little kindness when things get rough. Just a little love, 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 change the world. Just a little love, 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 just a little love. Just a little love, 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 just a little love. Just a little kindness when things get rough. Just a little love, 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 can change the world. Just a little love can change the world.
All right. We're going to take a break between this, but because I got just a little love. I got a lot of love here. And that was with our good friend Joan Wisely, who's been on our prayer list. But you look fabulous. I'm so happy to see you. The last time I saw you, you were in a wheelchair. And you're doing much better?
Yes, I am. Thanks to all the prayers that I have been receiving. And I just want everybody to know that our whole family is grateful for the prayers that have been said.
Very nice. And I had mentioned earlier, your son John was on the show already, but the Wisely have been a big part of the Irish Palatine family for many years. You and your husband John were very, very much involved with the Palatine. What do you think about Brother Faustino with
I'm
this 50?
So happy for him, and I'm so glad he's got the recognition that he deserves. He works so hard, and he's never complains, and he's just a wonderful and prayerful man, I think.
Oh, absolutely. I agree totally. Well, Joan, I know you were on your way out, but we do appreciate you stopping by, and so happy to see you here today.
Thank you so very much, Kathleen. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Palatine dance.
We will be there, God willing.
November 11th.
Okay.
If it's not on your calendar already, it is today, right?
I'll put it on as soon as I get back home.
All right, very good. Oops, no, thank you for stopping. Safe home.
Thanks, Kathy.
Yeah, God bless both of you. Always a pleasure. And with that, we'll go back into our music with Andy Cooney. We are going to do the stack of barley. I asked Joni if she would want to join me and do a stack of barley, but those days are done.
No.
We'll hear a listen now. like I say, this is the place to be. I'm now looking at two beautiful women. I got to see them yesterday, and now they're here today again, and that is Doris McCarville and Nora Martin. And we'll start with Doris. Doris, I'm only starting with you because you're a former Palatine Woman of the Year. Both families, the Martins and the McCarvilles, have been very involved, and I should say the O'Hare, of which you are the O'Hare twins, have been involved with the Palatine Fathers. You got a few good words about Brother Faustino or the Palatines in general?
Well, we love the Palatines, and we love Brother Faustino, and it is always a joy to be with him and chat with him and kid with him and pray with him. We just love him and all he does for the Palatine Fathers and for the Irish community. Just love him, and so happy to celebrate this very special 50th anniversary at a beautiful Mass today. Just lovely. So nice to be together.
Isn't it? It's
just
wonderful.
lovely.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pass the phone to my sister,
Oh,
Nora.
And it's a microphone. Shorten it to yeah. Okay, you can just talk right straight into, yeah. And how are you, Nora?
I'm fine, thank you, Kathleen. I did want to say also about being at the Mass, the choir was beautiful, just beautiful, and it was a wonderful celebration. So many people attended, and Brother Faustino got a beautiful plaque
he got a plaque too.
From the Pope, and we were so happy to be here. We had a great time. We always enjoy when we see Brother Faustino. He was at the ball game recently with his green shirt, and very enjoyable. And Father Brendan McCarrick did a beautiful, beautiful Mass. And we're happy to be here and be among so many of our friends and that we hadn't seen in a while. A very happy occasion.
It is a wonderful occasion, and I was going to say the Mass is nice, and you talked about the choir and that. Some of the people right now, I'm starting to hear the group, the Muncher. They're part of we're fortunate here. They also play Irish music in this parish. So you're going to make sure you get back in there. There's the fiddle and the harp, and they're also part of that choir. So we do appreciate it. If you want to stand up, Nora, and we're going to get Bruce to do double duty here. He not only does the soundboard, but he's going to be the photographer as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so very
Thank
much.
you.
It's so nice to see both of you. And thanks for coming out and stopping by, and we'll talk soon. But go in and enjoy that wonderful music. All right? God bless. And this, I want to remind all of you, we are on CABE Radio Broadcasting, CRBradio.com. We are part of that green wave that starts on Friday night with Bobby Brooks on Friday Night Falcha from 4 to 7. On Saturday is Matt O'Donnell with the Emerald Isle Express from 1 to 4 p.m. This morning we had Johnny Costello with the Rebel Rooster from 10 until noon. Here we are fortunate to be able to do this live broadcast down here for such a wonderful event with Brother Faustino 50th anniversary, the Detroit Irish radio show from 1 to 3. And then tomorrow we have Patrick Johnson with the Irish Music Cafe from 4 to 6 p.m. And that's what I wanted to share with you earlier was about Pat's show tomorrow, if I can find it now, probably not. He is going to have an interview with Derek Ryan. And so you may want to tune into his program live from 4 to 6. Derek Ryan, we just recently received an album from Ellen Quinlivan, and this fellow is just amazing. So if you get the opportunity, tune in from 4 to 7 to have a listen to 4 to 6 tomorrow on K Radio broadcasting to hear Pat Johnson's interview with Derek Ryan. I also want to take a moment and extend condolences to a number of families. I didn't mention while we were here, but I did see Doris and Nora yesterday at a family funeral. Doris's brother-in-law, Thomas McCarville, died, and his funeral was actually here at St. Vincent Pallotti Parish yesterday, extending condolences to his family. He has children, father of Maria and Lisa, and grandfather of Emily, Dennis, I believe that's her last name, Dennis, Julianne Wheatley, Angela Summer, April McCarville, and Avery McCarville. He also was the great-grandfather of James Wheatley and Jacob Wheatley, and has siblings that are still alive, including Monica, Michael, Patricia, William, and Teresa McCarville. The interesting thing are the siblings that have died included Nancy Buckley, Marianne Cousenberry, Roger McCarville, and Kenneth McCarville. The interesting thing about Tom McCarville was he was the one that helped keep Roger, his brother, alive for so many years. We all knew Roger as part of the Wakes and Weddings band. Well, Thomas was the one that donated bone marrow to help his brother. So very touching and very well missed by many. And then his wishes were contributions could be made to the Irish Palatine Missionary Center. The other one that died this past week and had the funeral was Judith Tierney. She was the wife of the late Jack Tierney. They were very active in the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick, and many people may have known her from being a librarian at the Ferndale Public Library for many, many years. She is being remembered by her children, Sean, Michael, Bridget, Colleen, and Megan, and 13 grandchildren. So condolences to the Tierney family as well. And Megan is one of the ones that's on our prayer list right now. Bruce, what time do we got here? We got time to play one of my favorites, and this is by one of our own, Kathy Ryan, who's now living in Ireland, but a Detroit girl, with songs that she sings and writes. And this one, though, is So Here's to You. And what it says in here, you know, we all start out as strangers, but isn't it wonderful that we can become friends? So here's to all of you, those that are here in the hall, and for all of our listeners, that we appreciate your support and sponsorship.
When first we met, complete awkward strangers, we did not know if we could be friends. How soon we've come for to know each other, and now I know we will meet again. So here's to you and our time together. I'll share with you a parting glass, and I'll bid adieu with some smiles and laughter. Our time apart will be short and past. We've talked of dreams and of new tomorrows, of yesterday and its dark despair. We've had our share of love and sorrow, as friends who care. So here's to you and our time together. I'll share with you a parting glass, and I'll bid adieu with some smiles and laughter. Our time apart will be short and past. A long, long road, it lies before me, and fate will take me where it will. But through the valleys and over mountains, I'll not forget, but remember you still. So here's to you and our time together. I'll share with you a parting glass, and I'll bid adieu with some smiles and laughter. Our time apart will be short and past. So here's to you and our time together. I'll share with you a parting glass, and I'll bid adieu with some smiles and laughter. Our time apart will be short and
Okay, what we're hearing now is a little bit of live music from the in-house band, Irish band, and I'm going to, who's the lucky one that I get to give a mic to?
Hi, everyone out yonder. This is our in-house band from St. Vincent Pallotti Parish down in Little Wyandotte, Michigan. We're glad to be with you today. We're honored to be on Kathleen's program. We call it Kathleen's program at home. And our name is Wincher, the in-house band at St. Vincent Pallotti Parish here in Little Wyandotte, Michigan.
All right, why don't you give out names so those that are listening might go, oh, really? They're part of that band?
So on the wee harp, we have Kim Kilburn. She's also the director of music here at St. Vincent Pallotti Parish. And over on guitar, we have Mike Flaxman and his lovely wife on accordion, Roseanne Flaxman, and myself, Andrew Kilburn, and I play the fiddle. I fiddle around, yeah.
You do a fine job of that.
Thank you so
And all
much.
of you too. We are so fortunate to have you as part of the music here in St. Vincent Pallotti Parish. For those of you that say, Kim is the music director. She's also the wonderful organist and that leads us in song, so we appreciate that as well. What song are you going to help us go out with our show? What are you playing next?
Well, next we have 𝐒𝐵𝐽 𝐒𝐿.
Oh, the old Irish chestnut, 𝐒𝐵𝐽 and 𝐒𝐿.
Oh, very good. All right, we'll have a listen. This is a special treat because I've been wanting to get these guys on the show forever. I had to come all the way to Wyandotte to make that happen. Thought I had my camera on top. Just take a Thank you so very much. We are going to have to do more than one song, but for now, thanks so much for adding to the show and adding to the party. Very much appreciate it. With that, we are going to just remind everyone that the Ardon Academy of Irish Dance 𝐾𝐞𝐭𝐫 is starting up on this coming Friday, September 23rd at 8 o'clock at the Gaelic League. Come on down and learn the steps to dance to some of the Irish music. We also want to remind everyone that the fish fries have started back up at the AOH Hall in Retford on 5 Mile Road between Beach Daly and Telegraph. The pub quiz is this afternoon, another hour away. If you're close by, stop by. It's a lot of fun. And Ronan is a group that's in concert this coming Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. There will be food served from 6 to 8 p.m. and our good friend Kathleen Partika is making shepherd's pie and also potato soup, both of them with brown bread. Sounds delicious. That's worth coming down as well. Tickets are $20 in advance. Check the website. Oops, Bruce is getting me back. I'm holding a mic, I'm wearing a mic, and here we go. We also have the Knights of Equity Daughters of Erin that are having their Irish Gala this coming Saturday, honoring Kevin Murphy, giving out scholarships to a number of people, and Endon Riley is the entertainer. Starts at 6:30 with dinner being served. It's all the proceeds will go to the AOH Building Corporation. It's $20 with a cash bar and a casual dress. We love that. More information, you can email knightsofequity@aol.com. And with that, I think Bruce would like for me to say my goodbye and thank all of you for tuning in today at this very special day with Brother Faustino. We are so thrilled that we could be a part of this celebration, and we wish him only the best and good health in years to come. With that, thanks, Bruce, for your assistance in keeping me somewhat on track. Thanks to the many people that stopped by, to Mike Murray, Father Brendan McCarrick, Father Dennis O'Brien, Phil O'Dwyer, Brother Faustino Pazaz himself, Patrick O'Hara, Thomas O'Hara, his son, John Wisely, Joan O'Halloran, Joan Wisely, Doris McCarville, Nora Martin, and Susan, I don't remember your last name. Mormon? Who is assisting me right now getting some pictures, and for the group, the Moonsher, that did and I know I'm pronouncing it wrong because it means family, not the Moonsher like teacher, so I'll have to correct myself and say it right from now on. For the lovely music, we're going to go out with the Irish Blessing by Noel Henry. Can we do that, the Irish Blessing
That's all
first?
we have time for, really.
Okay, for the Irish Blessing, that's the best.
And then there'll be a little bit.
And a little bit of music, a selection of reels from the Noel Henry Band. Take care, God bless. We'll be talking again next week. Take care.
May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of His hand, and may God hold you in the palm of His hand.